Alright, so this is 8 wildest arrests at fast food restaurants. Like, I don't even know how you get arrested at a fast food restaurant. Honestly.
When my coworker told me that she had just called back and said she was gonna run a car into the building. And 5 minutes later, she did it.
So we got a call that you're passed out in the drive-thru right now. And so I come here and I see you slumped over at the wheel. Yeah.
Wanted person, caution, violence, armed and dangerous.
A woman drives her car into a Popeyes allegedly because she's missing a biscuit. A murder
What?
suspect calls police.
She drove her car into a Popeyes because she was missing a biscuit. Man, she must have been hungry.
Police on himself because his fries are cold. And an armed robber shoots at a Taco Bell employee, but the worker shoots back. Sometimes your combo meal could come with a side of crime. We're breaking down the top 8 alleged crimes at fast food restaurants
Alright, fuck you. Where does it start?
around the country. Welcome to After Hours, presented by Law and Crime. I'm Sam Goldberg. First, we're in the metro Atlanta area. That's where a man who had a warrant out for his arrest for murder called police on himself because his french fries were cold.
No, I don't think it was because his french fries were cold. I think he just wanted to get caught.
August 2022. A Kennesaw police officer is responding to a McDonald's location. He meets up with Antoine Sims, who has some complaints about the service.
What's up, man?
We the one they called.
Okay, what's up?
Basically, we went in there, purchased some food. I guess it's something wrong with their server. A lady before us tried to order on the little box thing. She said that wasn't working. He had to stop us from ordering and go help her.
Okay.
So he probably frustrated at work. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole scenario from what I get.
So why'd y'all call? So, like, what happened?
Because we ordered the food. He couldn't print us a receipt.
Okay.
So he said the receipt would be printed in the back. So I said, okay. So we sat down, me and my fiance, looking for homes around here.
Gotcha.
So we went back to Progressive Rentals.
Hold on, guys. I'm going to put captions on.
Looking at homes.
Uh-huh.
I guess our order was called, but we don't even know our order number.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So now our food is sitting there cold. So when I come up, I say, I try the fries. The fries they're lukewarm, but they're not hot.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I just asked him, can we get some fresh fries?
Okay.
He said, okay, the fries are not hot. Touch the fries. I said, no, they're not hot. And at this point, you done touched them, so
Yeah,
can I just get a fresh set?
Okay.
So is he getting the fries? And I said, can I also get the receipt? That was 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, that's actually valid, though. If you ask McDonald's for fresh fries, I think they actually have to give you fresh fries. I don't know, so I'm trying to stretch, guys. I've been in this chair all freaking day, and my legs are just horrible right now. I think we're good, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Excuse me, sir. 5 minutes ago, I can run my store however I want to run my store.
Okay.
This now, sir, I didn't pay. He said, matter of fact, you can leave my property. Get off my property now.
Oh no. Hell on, dude.
Now. Or you can come and get, I do a refund. I say, sir, with Cash App card, it's 3 to 7 business days to do a refund. Just give me my set of fries and my receipt. That's what you're supposed to do anyway when I pay for my order.
Okay.
When the officer asks Sims for his information, Sims appears to realize he may have made a mistake.
Do you have your ID on you?
No, sir.
Okay, well, I'm gonna have to get your information.
Okay.
It was at this moment that he knew. He f***ed up.
The officer then goes inside to talk to the owner of the franchise.
Oh, the owner?
He insists that he's...
The owner's right here? Okay. This is the owner. It does not look like an owner. It looks like a manager. But okay. This guy just might be on his high horse. I operate the store. I manage it. I do everything. The owner doesn't do shit. Yeah, but he cuts your fucking paycheck for you.
All his food is cold.
Okay.
He's burning my hands. So whatever. That's, doesn't really matter.
Okay.
Took it to the next level, starts cussing at me. You better give me fresh fries, It's like, what? He starts losing it, starts shoving his food at me. And I said, sorry. I said, well, then tell you what, you can take your business elsewhere, give me a car, give me a refund. No, you're not going to give me an effing refund, you're going to give me my food and my money back. I said, okay, look, sir. Start shoving his food.
Okay, so here's the thing. when I was working at a fast food restaurant, either we would remake the food for you, all of it, or if you didn't want the food and you already got food that you didn't want, we would just give you a refund. This guy over here made it a big deal. This guy right here is like, you know, this guy was cussing at this guy. I'm trying to understand this. So this guy was cussing at this guy, giving me my fucking fresh fries, shoving his food out of him. He was like, hey, sir, I'll give you a refund. And then he over here, I don't know if you guys caught it earlier, he was like, no, because this is a Cash App card. It takes 3 to 5 business days or whatever to do a whole refund, right? So I definitely understand where they're both coming from. There's always two sides of the story. But let's keep watching. Let's see what happens.
I took his food. Got nothing to shout at me because next thing you know, he's throwing his drink at me. So I took his food.
Shit.
Just spread it. Put it in the trash. Here's your give me your card. I'll give you a refund. Take your business elsewhere. Please don't come back.
Okay.
Screaming at me. I want him CT'd. You know?
Did you give him his refund? Like, is that all
Yeah,
part?
we refused to.
Okay.
You're not going to give me a refund.
Okay.
Excuse my language.
No, you're fine.
This is the way he was talking.
Okay.
So I don't want him CT'd. I don't want to ever have him back.
Okay.
I mean, dude's obviously on probation. Got an ankle bracelet on.
Okay.
Once the officer has Sims's info, he radios it in and gives Sims an update on what happens next.
1162 Kensal. Can you run one name and date of birth? All right, so here's the deal. As a business owner, he has the right to not remake your food. He is willing to do a refund. He has no problems doing a refund, but he's not going to remake your food.
Okay, I do understand that. If he is actually an owner, he does not have to remake your food for you.
As a business owner, he can do that.
Okay.
He does not want you coming back in the store. He actually wants us to criminally trespass you, so you will not be allowed back at this McDonald's.
I don't even stay here.
It doesn't matter. He's requested it. We got to do it. It's not a big deal. It's a
So you
piece
have
of.
to charge me?
No, we're not charging you. It's a piece of paper we're going to give you that's going to say, hey, you can't come back to this McDonald's. That's all it is.
Wow. Like,
Yeah.
no, just realistically, did I do anything wrong?
I don't know. I'm not here to even figure that out. I'm here to keep the peace. Yeah, this is completely civil. So
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I don't want to complain about it. No,
so-
it's fine, man. I'm just don't understand what I did wrong with it.
no, you're good. Do you have CT forms? Okay, I have CT forms. That's fine.
I just don't understand what I did wrong when he's shoving his food at him and threw his drink at the owner. I don't understand what I did wrong.
So hang out with him. I'm gonna get that form. It's a simple form that says, hey, just don't come back to this McDonald's. Now I'll tell you, if you do come back to this McDonald's and we get caught out here,
No.
you go to jail.
I'm not.
All right.
I'm not. I got it smart.
So, you cool with the refund?
Yeah. So I
Okay.
just gotta go in there and tap my card.
Yeah, I will get that in just a second. Okay.
Okay.
When the officer gets back to his patrol car and starts running Sims's details, this happens.
Uh-oh.
Wanted person. Caution. Violence. Armed and dangerous.
Now the officer
God
stalls for
damn.
time and passes a message to the other cop on the scene.
What's the address here? It was like, like that. So many damn addresses.
What's the address?
So, there's policy 1099, 2049 Cop Parkway.
The officer doesn't exactly know what Sims's warrant is for yet because it's out of another Metro Atlanta county. And as more squad cars start to pull up to the McDonald's, he does his best to keep Sims calm so they can detain him. But Sims is spooked.
All right, Mr. Sims, come over here. I'm gonna have you sign this.
Oh, he knows where this
I'm
is
not
going.
under arrest or anything, am I?
No, sir. Just come over here. I'm gonna have you sign this real quick.
I said I'm not under arrest or anything.
No, you're not. Yeah, just come over here. I'm gonna have you sign this real quick.
You have to sign
He
a
knows what's
Yeah.
going on, though.
to the property.
So you'll fill this part out.
Can I see it, sir?
Yeah. You come over here, man.
No, I'm afraid of y'all, sir.
Why are you
I just
afraid?
did 3 years, sir.
Yeah.
I'm afraid of
All right. I'm.
No, he definitely knows what's going on. When they ran his information, he was walking back and forth nervously. If you guys saw that. And then he was like, hey, can you come over here for a minute? He was like, oh, no, I know what this... In his head, I guarantee you, he was like, they just ran my information. I'm fucked.
I'm gonna walk you through. Why are you doing that?
I know how to fill it out.
Why are you doing that?
I know how to fill. Am I
All right,
arrested?
yeah.
No, what's me again?
Yep, there we go. Okay, I'm sorry for pausing again, but why do they always fucking fall when they're trying to chase somebody? Every police officer I've seen chasing somebody that's resisting arrest or resisting being detained or whatever the hell it is, they always fall. They always fall down. Even the black people that sag their pants can run away from a cop. I'm sorry, but come on, dude. This guy's just walking over here. He ain't even running. Oh no, they're too fat. They're too fat to run.
6'2" Kennesaw, call cop.
Damn, you can't even see out that windshield.
As Sims takes off, the officer mobilizes both his fellow Kennesaw
just gotta
police
be short as
officers and
hell.
Cobb County Sheriff's deputies to help in the
He's gotta have
pursuit.
that
They're not
speed up
exactly sure where
way
Sims has
too
run
much.
to, so the other officer searches a nearby FedEx processing center.
Hey, I just had one run from me. He may be back here.
Go ahead, boss.
Kennesaw, I'm back here on the back end of FedEx.
Like dude said, go ahead, boss. I don't give a fuck. I ain't doing nothing.
But Sims isn't there, so the officer heads back out to try another location. There's a report at this point that Sims might be trying to get into an apartment at a nearby complex. The officer gets out of his squad car and looks around, but doesn't see any. Then, out of the corner of his eye, he spots him.
Got him! Contact!
That is fast.
Contact, backside!
The officer then tases Sims, and fellow officers quickly come in to apprehend him. Once Sims is restrained, he wants to know why he's under arrest.
So why would y'all arresting me?
Does he have a warrant?
We were actually just detaining you until it was confirmed, and then you ran.
No, why?
So now you have one.
Why did I
Now
have
you're
a
gonna have
warrant?
charges.
No, listen. Why did I have a warrant?
Don't know. We didn't get to figure it out.
Fulton County, we didn't get a chance to figure it out.
No,
But now you're gonna have warrants out of our jurisdiction too.
No, this is what I'm saying, sir. I didn't. It's ants on me, bro. Biting me. That's a spider. That's a spider, bro. It's devils, whatever. Bro, get that off me, bro. I can't, bro. I get sick very quick.
What's the jewelry for? Oh, you got ankle monitor.
Hold on, bro.
Turns out that bond he's talking about was a $275,000 bond from Fulton County, where Sims had been locked up since 2019. His warrant was for not appearing in court after he was released from jail. Sims had been charged in the 2018 killing of a woman during an alleged drug deal. Sims was believed to be part of a group that planned to rob the dealer, but then shots were fired. To try to cover it up, the group allegedly drove the woman's body to a subdivision and then set the car on fire. Sims's case in Fulton County was scheduled for February, but
How did he not get life in prison for that? Or at least 10 years in prison for that? Oh God. What did I just do? Let's go back to it. I'm sorry, guys. Shit. Where is it? It's right here.
Don't just use the internet, unleash it with ultra-fast speeds. And
Okay.
Sims had been charged in the 2018 killing of a woman during an alleged drug deal. Sims was believed to be part of a group that planned to rob the dealer, but then shots were fired. To try to cover it up, the group allegedly drove the woman's body to a subdivision and then set the car on fire. Sims's case in Fulton County was scheduled for February, but has been continued until an unknown date. Next, we're in Akron, Ohio, where an armed suspect tried to rob a Taco Bell, but
Of course it's Ohio. And why would you try to rob a Taco Bell? If you're gonna rob somewhere, don't go to a gas station, because they ain't got no money. Don't go to fast food restaurants, because they ain't got no money. Yeah, just don't. Just don't go to them if you're gonna rob somebody. If you're gonna rob someone or a store, go to like Kroger, go to like Walmart or something, because I guarantee you You're definitely not going to get away with robbing them. But they got the money there.
Employee was armed as well. It's New Year's Day 2024.
Wait, what? Why was the employee armed?
Yeah, they robbed us.
Or did they leave out?
They didn't get any money
Or
because...
are they still here?
No.
Okay. Check real quick, just because.
Nobody left.
Okay, it's locked.
An employee who was held at gunpoint is emotional as she tries to explain to police what had happened.
I have surveillance. I can bring up.
Okay.
If you need.
Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath.
This has never happened to me.
You're okay.
I peed my pants.
It's okay. It's okay. Take a deep breath. You're safe.
I was right.
You're safe. You're safe.
According to Akron police, the 35-year-old suspect shot at a 21-year-old employee. But that employee had a gun of his own and fired back, hitting the suspect.
Because I opened the drawer for him, I sit this there.
He hit him? Yeah, that dude, where's that Taco Bell? Don't go to that Taco Bell. Don't try to rob Dan, because that guy ain't playing.
And then I back away.
Gun hasn't been fired yet?
Gun hasn't been fired yet. Watch the door. It'll tell you there's some guy walking across. First shot right there.
Okay, when did that happen?
That I was on over here.
So there was an employee who was firing right now?
There was both of them. Both of them. Yes.
The Taco Bell employee wasn't hurt, but officers saw some of the suspect's blood as they searched the parking lot.
We advised, we have dropped some blood in the parking lot. We're going to check if we have any walk-ins.
Okay.
The
Screw
suspect
that.
then
Go look
showed
for
up at a
him. He
local
didn't go that
hospital with a
far.
gunshot wound to his upper body. Police identified him as Timothy Hyatt. Investigators later identified the man who dropped the suspect off at the hospital as 33-year-old Rayshawn Bruce. At first, he told police he didn't know Hyatt and just happened to be driving by when the shooting happened.
But I most definitely, when we pulled up, like when we seen what happened, and I ain't actually see it, but I heard it and I seen the gunfire from the gun, and I pulled up, like type shit. I made her bend the block, though, I ain't gonna hold you. I made her turn it, I made her go all the way around the block, then I pulled up, I grabbed him, I picked him up, and I put him in the car.
They ain't buying that story.
No, I don't know that.
Investigators later determined Bruce was involved in the robbery of the Taco Bell location. Bruce entered a not guilty plea to the charges of aggravated robbery and violating parole. Hyatt also entered a not guilty plea as well. He faces more serious charges on top of the aggravated robbery count, including assault,
aggravated robbery, felony, well, I don't know what that says, felonious assault, felon in possession of a firearm. So he was already a felon to begin with, and he can't own a firearm, and he was in possession of one. So, and he pleaded not guilty. I bet if he pleaded guilty, he would have got like maybe, I don't know, 15 years in jail if he had good behavior. But like robbery, that's not something to play with. Like they'll give you 20 years to life for robbery.
and a felon in possession of a firearm. Both suspects have a status conference hearing scheduled for March. Next, we're back in Georgia, but this time it's Augusta, and it's a Popeyes location that's at the center of the chaos. Deputies with the Richmond County Sheriff's Office are at the restaurant on February 18th, 2023.
Here's the Popeyes one, here's the Popeyes one, crashing because I didn't get my biscuit.
An employee of the fast food chicken place is explaining what's going on.
She came up here and first she said she was gonna shoot me and my friend over a biscuit, but we gave her the biscuit.
It was a woman
harassing me and my friend. She just like she was ready for it, like going into the building.
So she drove forward or she backed into it?
No, she drove forward, like she backed out of the building.
That's right. The woman was upset because biscuits were missing from her order. So she returned to the store and drove her Toyota RAV4 right into the door. She even gave the employees fair warning that that was what she was going to do.
She called like 2 minutes prior y'all pulled up. Say, I'm finna run my car in y'all building. Y'all ain't whatever. And say, I'm finna run my car right in y'all building. Y'all make it back.
This dude's tweaking his ass off. He's doing something in the back, definitely.
Wait,
there's a snitch right here. He's definitely a snitch. Oh my god, he just has that face.
Yeah, because she said, I'm finna run my car and I don't give a shit on prison, none of that. And she just, because I said, please don't do that. Please don't do it, because you going to jail if you do. Just don't do it.
The deputy then heads
Just
into the
don't
kitchen
do
of
it.
the restaurant to talk with the manager
like
who was
that's
on
gonna help
duty at
your
the time.
cause.
Oh, so she came in?
She came in the first time, and I called the police the first time to get escort her out of here because she was disturbing everybody else. And she told me that y'all won't have to arrest me. They're going to have to pull me out of here. I'm
Okay.
fine, and that's their job, so I'm going to let them do that.
Okay.
She actually called up here to let us know she was going to run that car into this building. When she came through, they must have forgot the biscuit out of her bag, and she drove off, and then I guess when she realized it was gone, she called back and told me about the situation. But as soon as I asked
Outplayed.
Oh my God, I
Capture
don't
your
give a
best
fuck,
gaming
dude.
moments. Outplayed automatically
Outplayed
saves
doesn't
your
work,
game's
guys. Don't use
highlights.
it.
to the phone, she was rude. And I'm like, lady, okay, babe, I'm sorry. I do apologize for anything, you know. You feel like come back up in the back because I know it's cold outside. I'll replace whatever was missing. Exactly the way I said it to her. She started making threats and saying this is how people get killed. Racial slurs, everything to us, black people when she's black. So.
One of the employees is able to pull up surveillance video on her phone to show the deputy.
Backing up. Oh my God. She did.
Police were later
Oh
able
my
to identify
God,
the
she
suspect
did.
as Belinda Miller. They found the RAV4 in her driveway. Miller was later charged with aggravated assault and criminal damage to property in the first degree. She entered a guilty plea in May 2023 and was sentenced to 10 years in prison and then 10 years probation once she's released.
God
She also
damn.
has to pay more than $30,000 for the damage to the building and is not allowed to enter any Popeyes restaurant ever again.
Any of
Next,
them?
we head to Fall River, Massachusetts, where 8 juveniles were arrested after police say they refused to leave a McDonald's. It's October 18th, 2023. Officers responded to a McDonald's location where a large group of teens had gathered around 3 p.m.
Okay, so they just got out of.
You just walk.
Okay, so these teenagers just got out of school and they look like freshmen. So yeah, they're definitely on some bullshit for sure. I mean, when I was a freshman, I was on some fucking bullshit. Like, I did not give a fuck. Like, if like I was probably hanging around this group too, and all these kids around you are gonna be like, hey, why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? Like peer pressuring you into doing some bullshit ass stuff. I mean, they're just not good kids to be around, you know? Like, all these kids trying to act cool. Guess what? In the future, you're probably going to get life in prison, or you're going to end up homeless or dead.
Time to leave, or you're gonna be subject to trespass and will be arrested. I gave you the warning before you came in. They didn't want you in here. Time to leave, folks.
The officer realizes his warning isn't having much of an effect.
1264. I'm gonna need more cars at McDonald's. Okay, why don't you out, man? Stop. I'm telling you to go. All right. You don't want to go. You want to give me a hard time? No problem. You are giving me a hard time because how many times did I say time to go? If you don't start leaving, my handcuffs are coming on. First person that grabs going.
One teen in particular is seen on body camera arguing with the officer.
No, time to go. I know you just didn't say what I think you said. It's time to go. I'm not playing around now. Listen, from the manager, he wants everybody out. Okay? So you either start leaving, I'm telling you that. Okay? I already talked to the manager. So you either start leaving, or we're going to start locking people up. We have other people here. All right, time to go. Time to go.
Order for some enemies?
Time to go.
I know why.
Huh?
I know why.
Because you just want to...
Literally just go to another McDonald's. There probably isn't one too far from us. There probably isn't one too far away from this one. Just leave. Like, these kids just want to argue and argue. And I was probably this kid right here when I was in, like, maybe 10th grade. You know, I was selling weed. I was talking back to the cops. I was hitting them. I was threatening people. Dude, that's not even half the stuff I did. Like, I was slinging crack at that age. I wasn't smoking crack. I never smoked crack. Ever. And I'm proud to say that. But, dude, I was dealing it. And dude, I was, like, there was grown-ass men I was selling to, 32 years old, 40 years old, And then some of them try to set me up. I ended up getting robbed for most of my stuff at the end by some other dude claiming that he was a gang member and blah 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 this and blah 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 that. And I didn't give a fuck, man. I was a horrible kid.
Everybody in here. So me and Matt can stay here, but I got
to get everybody out. We've got more cars coming.
There's all these other people here. So not ordering, so get them out.
But right now, I'm talking to you.
So you're
Yep, time to go.
Yeah, so
What is it? All right, that's what it is. Go.
Multiple officers then respond to try to get the teenagers to disperse, but the same teen wants back inside the restaurant.
Time to go. You're not going back in. Yo, who are you touching, bro? I'm touching you. You're not going back in.
Yep. Yeah, that was definitely me right there. Right there, that was me.
Time to go.
Go. That's my little brother's coming with me too, alright? My little brother's coming with my cousin.
No, he's not.
That's my little brother right there.
You're about to go. He's not coming in.
From there, the young suspect launches into an explicit tirade.
What the I know my that dog can't touch me. No problem. Yeah, I want to. What are you gonna do about it? You're gonna get locked up. You're gonna get locked up. For what? They don't want you here. For what? They don't want you here. You're about to get locked up. He's not gonna stay and get my that dog. I've been locked up. I know my rights. Watch your mouth.
Go.
Can't touch no one. That's a dead dog.
Some people say that playing game is wasting time and money. That means they haven't.
Dude, all those kids, literally, after this, if they let him go, if he's lucky and they let him go, they're all gonna cheer and encourage that behavior. All of them. This one, all of them. They're all gonna encourage his behavior.
Police reported the juveniles were given more than 20 verbal warnings to leave the property or be arrested for trespassing.
Last time, all the cruisers in the city are coming. If you're not saying Damian, you're standing, time to go. You're under arrest. What? You're under arrest. You're under arrest.
Yeah, they explicitly told him not to go back inside. And he did it anyways.
What the f is wrong with you, bro? What the f is wrong with you, bro? Not me for no reason to shot some you want.
The officer once again reminds the suspect that he was told he couldn't go back inside the fast food restaurant.
Dude, you were told to leave numerous times. I told you to leave. I told you don't come back in the store. I told you not to come back and then you can't get in.
I don't get to eat there all day. I'm hungry. I'm gonna get food if I need to get food, bro. It's like that. I don't care.
Why didn't you have lunch at school?
Eat that lunch. It's not good.
In total, 8 juveniles were arrested on charges ranging from trespassing to assault and battery on a police officer. Because they're minors, their names were not released. Hey everyone, so we're gonna get back to After Hours in just a second.
No, fuck you, dude. No, we're not doing that.
Hey. Megan.
What is she
on?
Next, we head to a Taco Bell location in Lakewood, Ohio. It's December 9th, 2023, and police officers are responding to a report that a woman is asleep in her car in the drive-thru line. Body camera video shows the driver, identified only as Megan, who seems to be incoherent.
Hey.
She's definitely intoxicated for sure.
Megan. Hey. Megan. Look at me.
She looks
Megan,
and looks back.
Megan, look at me. Look at me. I'm Officer Cooper. What's going on? Megan.
The officer tries to get Megan to follow simple directions, but she struggles.
Stay with me. What's going on right now? You're passed out in the Taco Bell drive-thru. What's going on?
Dude, she
nope,
is
turn
gone.
the car off. Megan, turn the car off. Turn the car off. What's going on tonight?
I'm sorry, they didn't. I planned on us getting them home. They didn't say it, so.
She's drunk as hell right now.
I don't understand a little bit of any part of what you just said.
As it turns out, this is the second time officers responded to this Taco Bell that same night. Megan had reportedly come to the fast food restaurant, fallen asleep, then driven home before officers got there, only to come back to the Taco Bell a little while later.
So we got a call that you're passed out in the drive-thru right now. And so I come here and I see you slumped over at the wheel. Yeah, this is the second time we got called.
Second time?
Yes, the first time you weren't here. So the second time when I got here.
Second time. I called the first time.
You called the first time?
Yeah.
On yourself?
Yeah. I said, my guys, yeah. Oh, now I'm being called?
Megan swears to the officers that she hasn't been drinking.
Have you been drinking at all tonight?
No.
Are you sure?
100%.
So what have you been doing tonight?
100% slurring.
Making sure everybody's okay.
Who's everybody? No, don't turn the car on. Leave it off.
Where is my boyfriend?
I don't know. He's not here. Okay, come on, go ahead and step out. Don't turn this car on. Step out of the car. Okay.
Why is he yelling at me?
You're just not following directions very well right now, so.
Once Megan is out of the car, the officers have her do field sobriety tests.
So, would you agree this is pretty flat?
Yeah,
right
it's
here?
fine.
I just gotta just make sure. I want to make it fair for you.
I know. I'm freezing.
I understand.
All right.
Okay.
What?
So what have you do? Arms to the sides.
Okay.
So you'll want you to put your left foot on the line.
Left.
Just imagine there's a line.
Line?
Just imagine there's a line going out.
Got
Just
it.
Put your left foot on that line.
Got it.
Dude, some people just can't drink because they drink so much. And it's kind of like they can't function when they drink. See, when I drink, I can do a field sobriety test and pass it until they give me a breathalyzer test. I'm going to be like, oh, okay, well now you got a DOI, you're going to jail. I can function when I drink. People like this just should stay away from it. Like, I'm not encouraging this, but do some other hard drug that you can function with, or just smoke weed. I'm not encouraging that either. I'm not encouraging people to drink. I'm not encouraging people that do drugs. I'm not encouraging people to do drugs. And I'm not encouraging people to smoke weed, which is considered a drug. Don't tell me it's not, because it definitely is. It still stimulates your brain. Anything that stimulates your brain, like caffeine, tobacco, weed, is a drug.
Put your right foot in front.
Got it.
Heel to
And
toe.
on.
On nothing. Just heel to toe. Arms at your side. Put that right foot front. Put your right foot.
Put it in front of you.
Alright.
No,
It's
that's your
so
left foot.
windy though.
You think that's gonna affect it right now?
No.
Okay.
Maybe
Okay.
I will be blown over, but
Okay. We'll try our best right now. Okay.
Take
So
her to jail.
arms at
You
your
know
sides,
she's
get
intoxicated
together.
already.
Don't move
Just
until I
take
tell
her.
you to. Okay.
The officers then arrest Megan for OVI, which is operating a vehicle while intoxicated.
So go ahead and turn around for me. We're gonna put your hands behind your back. You're under arrest for OVI.
One of the officers reminds Megan all of this could have been avoided if she just stayed home.
You're intoxicated, okay?
Yeah.
So you're under arrest. You can't obviously be intoxicated and drive a vehicle. So we got a call earlier that you were passed out in the line. I came, somebody called, probably an employee or somebody in line, and then you left. You live in. Why'd you come back here? You left and then came back because
I'm so
if you would have
stupid.
just came like left,
So stupid.
none of this would be happening because I
know.
looked and you were long gone. So you went home and decided to come back?
Yeah, to Taco Bell because I'm starving.
Yeah, well,
I know. It's so stupid.
like I said, you would have just stayed home, we wouldn't be in this situation.
So
'cause
sorry.
As she rides in the back of the squad car to the jail, Megan still doesn't quite realize the gravity of the situation.
Yeah, back to jail. You can call your boyfriend. Okay.
To the jail?
Yes, we're going to jail.
I'm going to jail.
Yes, that is correct.
Wow. All right.
Megan was later booked
She
into
said
jail,
that.
and her aunt
All
came to
right.
pick her up. Now we head to Florida, just north of Orlando. That's where police got a report of a woman threatening McDonald's employees with a gun after an argument over a free cookie. An arrest report states 24-year-old Amari Hendricks pulled out a handgun, inserted a magazine, and racked the slide while she was still in the drive-thru. She then reportedly parked her car and forced her way into the restaurant, assaulting one of the employees. Police then caught up with her as she was leaving the restaurant.
Stay right there. Stay right there. Okay. Exit the car. Hands. Exit the car.
What?
Exit the car.
How you gonna tell me to exit?
Out of the car. Put it in park.
It's still...
Right here. Hands on the hood. Hands on the hood. You have a gun? Hey, but hands on the hood. Stop arguing. Hands on the hood. Hands on the hood.
My hands is on the hood. Why have to put my hands on the hood?
My hands is on the hood. As they're not.
Look, see what they doing to me, babe?
In front of Zoe's kitchen. Hurry up.
You see what they doing? Why y'all doing all this? Why cost for all these cops?
Yeah, we're gonna skip this one because they didn't show anything that was very interesting, to be honest with you. So. Oh wait. Okay, so that is a different one. So.
To complete 80 hours of community service, undergo a mental health evaluation, take an anger management class, give up her gun, and never return to that particular McDonald's. Next, we head to Cocoa, Florida. That's where police responded to a McDonald's on March 16th, 2023, around 11 p.m. for a report of a woman threatening employees with a gun. That's where they found Quave Young inside her SUV at the drive-thru window.
Put that gun
Why
away.
is it
Put
always...
it down.
Why do
The
they always have
officers
a
then
gun?
get Young out of the car and put her in
For some
handcuffs.
food.
What is the problem?
They saw your gun and
It's in the car. I have it in my car. That's where I have it.
Okay, I'm just saying.
It's no big deal. She got mad because she got mad because I asked for my order. That was the problem. I didn't do nothing. All I said was I'm still waiting on my number one order because I asked for it. Now I'm trying to go home. She got mad and was on some crazy. I'm like, what are you talking about? So I'm waiting. I'm still here waiting. I got a gun from it. I'm still waiting.
You don't know all that.
I don't care. That's the crazy part. She can say what
See, again, right there, they just caught her in a lie. So he said, oh, well, they saw you with a gun. She was like, it's in the car. It's in the car. And then after all this, she said, where the fuck I get a gun from?
She wanna say that's weird. I'm still here waiting on my damn order.
Young is insistent that this is all some sort of misunderstanding.
What is I'm being stopped for? What is the problem? No, you did not, sir. No, you didn't.
She saw your gun.
Okay.
And that you were threatening her.
I did not threaten her with nothing, sir. At all. I did not threaten her with nothing.
That's what we're here to
No. I've been sitting in the car. Why would I threaten someone and I'm still sitting in my car waiting on my damn order? That doesn't make any sense.
I don't know.
She's not making any sense.
That's what we're here to figure out.
According to the employees, Young ordered a meal that wasn't on the menu and became irate when they told her she needed to order something else. She reportedly drove up to the first window and again demanded the off-menu meal.
She pointed the gun at the person and told her she was gonna bust her.
I did not say that. She's a damn liar.
You wanna watch the video?
No, she's not finna sit here and lie on me like that. No, she's not gonna do that. And I'm finna call my mom right now because that's weird as hell. You can get my no, I'm gonna get my phone. Thank you, so he's a liar. She's a liar.
An officer then goes inside to talk to the McDonald's employees and check out the store security video. And it's not good news for Young when he comes back out.
So I put her in the car?
Yep.
Okay.
For what?
You're under arrest.
For what? What did I do? What did I do? Can you tell me what I'm
Aggravated assault.
Assault of what?
So what you said, assault? Assault. Like, how is that assault? I didn't...
Oh, you telling somebody you're gonna hurt them, you got a gun next to you.
I didn't
That's
tell
not
her I
assault,
won't hurt her.
No, that's what her affidavit said. That's the call that we got.
Young was later taken to jail where she continued to repeat that she hadn't done anything wrong while she was being booked.
I didn't even do nothing. All I said was, all she did was get my order right. Then I
I mean, it was in my car anyway. I ain't say that I was gonna shoot her or even point it towards her.
Well, that in and of itself is a secondary misdemeanor. To have it open in your vehicle.
I didn't assault her. So I just get a lawyer. It's okay.
See, that's not assault. If you threaten somebody, yeah, that's not assault. If you threaten somebody, that's called a domestic. And yes, if you guys didn't know, even if you're not hitting somebody or throwing something at okay, let me restart. That's called a domestic. Even if you're threatening somebody and they know you're threatening them, that's a domestic violence, right? Also being said, like if you hit somebody, like you're in an abusive relationship, that's domestic violence. You don't have to hit somebody to get a domestic on your record. Also, if you throw something but it's not towards them, you don't get in trouble. That's not a domestic. If you throw it towards them, even if you don't hit them, and you are trying to target them, that is a domestic.
Oh, you can't do nothing about it. And I can't even.
Young was charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, open carrying of a firearm, and driving with...
Okay, so aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. I honestly don't think that... I think that charge should be dropped. But other than that, yeah, go to jail.
The suspended license. Her next hearing has been pushed to March 5th. We end today's episode in Houston, Texas. That's where a Jack in the Box employee was arrested for opening fire on a drive-through customer. It's Wednesday just after midnight in March 2021. Anthony Ramos took his family to a Jack in the Box after he picked them up from the airport. But when Ramos got his food from the window, he had regular fries instead of the curly fries he allegedly ordered. Law and Crime After Hours spoke with Ramos about what happened next.
That's not what I ordered. Can you swap them? She was just like, no, I'm not having it today. It's not, And it's like, listen, I'll pay for it. Like, I don't.
Oh shit! So this was on the the guy that was trying to order food for himself and his family. The fast food workers definitely got in trouble for this. Definitely went to jail, lost their job, can never return to work at a Jack in the Box ever again. And he even said right there that, hey dude, I didn't order regular fries, I ordered curly fries. I'll even pay for them. Right there, they should have just done it. Be like, hey, here's your curly fries. Thank you for stopping by. See you later.
It doesn't bug me. No, you can't do that already. She threw ketchup packets at me, ice at me. So I ended up throwing my food back at her, just out of pure instinct. And when I did that, she turned around, she grabbed the gun and fired at me. Adrenaline was running really high.
Why do they always have a gun?
Adrenaline. And first thing I did, as soon as I
he's
saw
got
it,
kids in his car too.
Like, she kind of reached in for it, you know what I'm saying? And when she turned around is when I kind of saw the gun. So it gave me enough time to put the car in drive. But if you kind of notice, the gun jams the first time she tries to get me. And you see her kind of cock it back again, and that's when she fired off the next round. And my initial reaction was to get out of there as fast as I could. My adrenaline was running so high, the fear. My daughter was in the back seat. Like as soon as I saw it, I just wanted to get out of there as fast as I could so that she didn't hit my daughter. She didn't hit that back glass firing at me.
The employee, who was later identified as Olonia Fantasia Ford, was arrested and charged with
aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. That's attempted murder right there. That's not just aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. That's attempted murder.
Assault with a deadly weapon. She pleaded guilty to a lesser charge of deadly conduct and got 1 year deferred adjudication. Thanks for watching this week's episode, Law and Crime After Hours.
Alright guys, well that's going to be the end of the video. I hope you guys did enjoy. We're trying to get to 10 subscribers. Please like the video. If you did enjoy it, please subscribe. I'm begging you. Please, 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 please. I need a new computer, guys. Look at this. I had to literally bypass bypass this to have Windows 11 on it. Please, I need the subscriptions. All right, bye guys.